What is going on, guys? Predator458 here, and welcome back to my channel. Before I get started, I would just like to say a very big thank you to everyone who has subscribed recently. Had quite a few new subscriptions over the past couple of days, and that's really awesome. Thank you very much to everyone who has decided they'd like to stick around. So, on to today's video, and yes, you are looking at the Iowa, the Tier 9 American battleship. The North Carolina video did quite well in terms of views, at least, you know, for me being a fairly new channel. So I decided to go ahead and spend a little bit of money to convert a whole bunch of experience that I had just lying around and get this beast. So this is, I suppose, in a way, this is a thank you. This video on the Iowa is a thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed. Now, before we go into battle, I will just show you quickly how I have the ship set up. In terms of the upgrades here, as you can see, it is fully upgraded. I made sure I had enough free experience and money to pretty much spade it before I took it into battle, as well as get some of these nifty upgrades that the Iowa has. So the first one we are using is the main battery modification 1. I'm sure everyone's pretty much familiar with that. As for the second one, is the second battery modification 2, so it increases the accuracy of our secondary guns as well as gives them a longer range. This one was 1 million silver for this, but it was well worth it. This one slows down the turret rotation a bit by 17%, but gives you a faster rate of fire. Thank you very much. And then damage control mod 1 and 2, just to help the ship survive a bit longer. And then I haven't done this one yet. Neither of those seem worth 600,000 silver to me. But anyways, let's head off into battle and we will see how we do in this thing. Now, I have only had, I think, one game before this video that I'm going to record now. We'll see how it goes. So I'm still fairly new, but it's quite an awesome ship. So we're going to see if maybe we can make it perform really well in our I guess our second game in it, or third game, or whatever. But anyways, let me hit the to battle button, and I will see you guys when we found a match. Alright, and welcome to the match that we managed to get. Obviously it's on hotspots. I'm sure many of you recognize this map by now. It is a encounter battle, so it's a single cap point in the middle. I don't particularly enjoy this type of game, but we've got our first target, Fuso, at 20 kilometers, so we're going to take the lead about there. We'll stagger our shots a little bit and we'll see how those go. But while the North Carolina was a fantastic battleship, and I'll probably do more videos on that and this in the future, and those are a little bit ahead. Oh wow, but we got a Citadel hit in our first salvo. 18,000 damage, that's brilliant. So I just say expect a lot more videos on these two ships. It's probably going to take me a long time to get to the Montana if I ever do before, you know, closed beta ends. So we're going to fire again and see if we can repeat the success of our previous salvo. But, you know, this is the one that's kind of like, to me, it's probably the most iconic American battleship, and those look good. 2 hits for 1,300 damage. Oh well. Then maybe we'll fire one more salvo before we're going to switch targets. There's a cruiser approaching us, so we're going to switch targets to that soon. So he's turning away from us a little bit, so we'll fire a little bit above him and we'll see how those ones go. But you know, this to me is like the iconic American battleship of the Second World War. Ooh, we got another Citadel hit. 14,800. Oh god, so far this thing has been amazing. I really am enjoying it. You got a good top speed, 31 knots, and we're going to try and fire quickly. Some of them hit the mountain, but let's see how the rest of those do. Another Citadel hit for 16,000, so we messed that Cleveland up. But you know, this is to me the iconic American battleship of the Second World War. I've always loved it. I think I also remember watching Steven Seagal movie Under Siege, you know, and that was on the Missouri or something. So we're going to fire off another broadside at that guy, see if we can finish him off. So this was something... I'm not even going to say it. I'm just not going to say anything. 4 Citadel hits and the match has been going for not even 3.5 minutes yet. So this is what I was really, really excited for. And hopefully I do well in this thing and I'm able to get to the Montana. And here we got this Armagi, I think it was. So we're going to take the lead. We're going to fire off everything because he's 12.3 Ks out. This should be hopefully some decent hits. 35,000 damage. 2 Citadel. I can tell you now, this ship and I are going to have a very, very good relationship. So we've got 6 already. This is the kind of game I need to have more often, I think. But anyway, he's sort of at a bit of an awkward angle, is quite well angled towards us for his armor. So we'll try our luck on this. So actually he's turning a bit, so this maybe will work out. Maybe there. He's quite close, so let's see how those do. We're going to turn into him now. And those were a little bit too much, and too much elevation on top of that. But he's now 7 Ks out. He's fired everything. We are turning, so we should have a decent angle. And brilliant, we only took 2,000 damage. He is crossing our T right now, but we do have the, 2/3 of our firepower is still available to us. So we're going to fire again, maybe there. See how those do. 5 hits for 8.5. No Citadel that time, unfortunately. But I mean, 8,500 damage is still not bad at all. And it's really nice to have this gun upgrade that gives you better reload time. Another 2,000 damage, so we can live with it. And he's taken some torpedoes, and that one finished him off. So we're not going to waste our salvo. Notice the torpedo incoming in time, otherwise I may have fired and wasted it. But now we've got an enemy Iowa. Obviously he's quite fast, he's quite far, 17 Ks, I mean it's not too far, but no, maybe there. See how those do. I'm going to turn in now and close the distance. And those are 3.5, 3 hits. Not too bad. Could have maybe aimed those a little bit lower because they kind of, as you saw, they kind of hit the superstructure. And is he now planning on returning the favor? Let's fire the 2 guns about over there. And see how those do. And those are a bit behind, and they kind of spliced him. That was unfortunate, but you can't hit everything all the time, ladies and gentlemen. It wouldn't be fair on the enemy. So, got quite a few ships, fairly even, so I think I'm going to probably fire there and there, but I'm probably going to try and close in towards the cap. And those spliced, we got 2 hits for no damage. But we have managed to reset the cap, and he is now turning, so he's giving us a nice large target to hit, and we're at now fairly close distance. There are a couple of destroyers around, so he's got to try and be careful. But actually, just looking at the map, I don't know where our teammates are. They've all another Citadel hit for 17.8. We got this other, what's that, our Armagi behind us, and ooh, we have lost teammates. It's now 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, I think. No time to count. Hopefully this will finish this guy off, unless he's repaired. We are selected there, yeah, okay. 7 hits for 4,000, but he obviously used his repair. And this is probably a stupid move. there's going to be a lot of destroyers around. But you know what? I'm tired of playing battleships as these hide in the corner kind of things. We are probably going to die now. We're definitely not going to lose. Sorry, we're definitely not going to win the match. So we'll try and go out in a blaze of glory. We got another 4 hits, and we're going to take 2. So we'll use our repair. This guy's on very low health. I hope my secondaries finish him off. We got some shots coming in from somebody. That guy's on seriously low health. I hope someone gets him. And more torpedoes. I suppose this might demonstrate how much damage the Iowa can take. But I've just had so much fun with this thing. I actually don't care right now. So we're just going to watch this this baby burn and go out in a fiery blaze of glory, which she very much, I don't know, I wouldn't say she deserves it, but she deserves to go out fighting, not cowering in a corner. So I'm got more torpedoes coming in. Oh god. I mean, we've got a cruiser. Oh, those splashed. We've got a cruiser sitting just by an island doing nothing. So yeah, our engine's out, we're flooding, we're on fire, and here come more torpedoes. Oh well, this is it. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. It's been good. It's been good. Some support would have been nice, but I guess our Amagi wasn't quite as suicidal as I was. But I'm going to end the recording here, and I will rejoin you at the results. Alright, so unfortunately we did lose that. This cruiser you see in the background, I don't know what he was doing. He sat perfectly still behind this island until torpedoes were fired at him, and our Amagi was unable to sink that Iowa that I came so close to sinking. But as for our results, we got 36 hits, 7 Citadel hits, which I'm very pleased with. Shot down 2 planes, critically damaged the ship 4 times, but only sank 1 enemy vessel for 283,128 silver, 1,656 research, and 82 convertible research, as well as the high caliber medal. As for the team score, came first, only person over 1,000 points, 145,815 AP damage and 4,378 secondary damage, which I think is a new record for me, which beats the Fuso, which I think my best with that was 135,000. But overall, that was a very enjoyable match, although it didn't end quite as well as I would have hoped. But you can definitely expect to see some more footage of the higher tier American battleships as I continue to play them. It's probably going to take quite a while to get to the Montana. But if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button down below and consider subscribing for more World of Warships content, as well as I should probably go back to War Thunder at some point in the near future. But that is about it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for stopping by, and again, thank you very much to all my new subscribers. This is Predator 458 signing off, and I will see you guys next time.